Ahoy mateys, it's Zadira, and I am here to give you a little tour of my little castle. It's a pretty small little castle, but it was something I was excited to build and I'm excited to show and maybe give some hints and tips of how maybe you can build your very own castle in Crosswind. We're playing the Alpha Crosswind. I can't believe it's Alpha. I just can't even imagine what it's going to be like if this is Alpha. Just as I'm talking, here comes a storm. Oh my goodness sakes alive. These storms are crazy. Oh no, it's just cloud cover. So let's go ahead and get going. If it's going to be a storm, we want to be inside. But this is my little castle. It's pretty small to begin with, but we've only had the Alpha just a couple of days, and it took a lot of harvesting to get this much stone and wood. I did have my fella at my other house. He's a worker, and he was able to get wood for me for 40, I can't think of the name of what the little dollars are, the little coins. For 40 coins, he was able to get me 500 wood each time, and he got me, so he did get that for twice. That's 1,000 wood. I don't know what I'd have done without that. That was helpful. Oh my gosh, that was so helpful. I'm excited to get to explore more and get more coins and get more people to help, because that's a super fun way to play the game, isn't it? So here's the little castle. We have two towers. One's kind of a watchtower, and the other one's where we can get out there and shoot our arrows, or maybe if we get cannons, put a couple of cannons up there. This is our entryway. We have our boar trophy that we got from fighting all those mean boars. And it's just a big entryway that we have these little areas here that can be for storage or for being able to sit and rest like Dr. Galen is doing. I'm excited. I haven't done a lot of decorating, because as we explore and as we get into chests and looting, we're actually looting blueprints on all these decorations, like this one. Look at this. Isn't that cool? Look, it's hanging from a fish hook. The shells. And you have to collect the Titan shells. I think they're called Titan something. And then you can make these. It takes 10 shells, so it takes a lot. But look at the detail work on that. There's another one over here. Oop. Nope, I forgot. I ran out of shells. I was going to put one right here, and I forgot. And so we have our Dodo trophy up there on that wall. But this is we have these little nooks and crannies that we were able to build as we were building. So it's a good place to put storage. We have our pirate flag here, and here's one of the chairs that you get for one of the blueprints that we got. Isn't that fun? I love getting blueprints in loot. Isn't that a great idea? So there's one of the chairs. Here's another one. They're so cute. And then here's a little place where we could put one of our crafting tables. Let's go ahead and we'll check out this tower. It was really fun building it. It was took a lot of work, and I had to kind of figure it out as I went, but I was able to make it look pretty good. And then you get to the top, and man, oh man, and you are so happy that you built this tower. Look at this view. Unbelievable. Well, it's kind of cloudy out. We could even see further if it wasn't so kind of foggy, really, isn't it? You can see my cutter out there. I haven't had a chance to really experience that cutter too much yet, but I'm excited to try it out. It's just gorgeous. Look at those clouds. Oh, so fun. But we can see all the enemy pirates when they come, before they get here maybe. So let's go ahead and go back down. Don't get dizzy. And we'll make our way down to the bottom. And the other tower's pretty much the same, so won't make you go through that. I did save a little bit of stone by putting flooring here, or ceilings. I guess they're ceilings, instead of the stone foundations. I tried to make a stone foundation all the way around, and then I saved a little bit by using some of the plank ceilings or floors. This is my little kitchen area where we're all set to be able to cook and make us some nice meals for when we go explore. So we have plenty of health and vitality. A little workbench area over here. There's my little crab trophy. It makes so much sense to have a crab trophy in your kitchen, right? This, and then we have some of these little shell decorations that we got the blueprints for. Isn't that, look at that. Isn't that amazing? The detail work on that. Really super extra fun. Let's see if am I missing any of those? Oh yeah, here's one. Here's another one. Kind of really see that. That would be a fun one to put out, like maybe on the edge of a porch outside so the wind could blow, kind of like a wind chime maybe. I think that's most of the ones I have to show. And then this area, there's some storage, a little chair to sit and rest. And then you go up here and you're going to make your way up to a hallway. And the hallway leads out to the area where we could maybe put cannons and be able to fire our arrows. Ooh, that sun is beautiful. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at that shining on the ship. Isn't that pretty? That is so, so beautiful. And so we could be up here and check out when the bad enemies come, and we could shoot them with our cannons, couldn't we? We could actually probably shoot any ships that tried to dock at our dock. And then, so this is our little hallway, and then here is a bedroom. So I've got lots of room to add on. Oh, here's some more of the shells. Isn't that pretty? I can't believe we got these in a loot while looting a chest. I think that's such a fun thing. I've never heard of that in a game before, where they give you little blueprints for things to make for your house. That's another one. I thought that added charm to the bedroom. A little bit of fun. See, it matches. See, this is the better bed, and it matches the headboard. Has shells and netting on it. And then we have a little table so I can have some hot cocoa or something before bedtime. Got shells and these things here, but like I say, I'm kind of waiting to see what else they give us for its way of decorations. And then so you go back down here, and we have a window to look out here, so that we can always keep aware of all the danger around. Then we have this little door. They gave us in one of the blueprints some new doors for us to have too. I love that. It was such a surprise, such a fun surprise. But I have a little deck out here, and we'll show you the back of the castle. Back here. And I started building a fence, but I'm not so certain I need one right now. Probably maybe after Alpha. I don't really have any danger here. Now, if I'd have built a little bit over that way, those dodos probably would have bothered me all the time, but nothing seems to be bothering me here too much, so I'm glad of that. So I didn't think I really needed a barricade, a blockade, fencing. I forget what you call it. Yeah, there's Dr. Galen. He's coming in. It's getting, I think, toward bedtime. So with that in mind, I'll say goodbye, and thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it so very much for watching my video. I hope you try to play Crosswind, because I think you're going to like it. Bye for now.